Hey guys, it's Ty. Welcome back to the Sports Card of the Day video series. Doing something a little different tonight. What I'm going to do is 16 sports card channels on YouTube that I recommend, that I like. It's not a YouTube Hall of Fame ballot. A lot of people that I watch have been doing that. I'm not really qualified to do one of those. But I'm going to name off 16 channels. That's what it's come to, that I watch regularly. Some of them are subscribed to my channel, some are not. But these are guys that I have been watching, some for a long time, some for several months. All of them have been around for quite a while. And they deliver really, really, really good content. So doing a little panoramic view here tonight. So in no particular order, the first one is The Past is Alive, and that's going to be John Jabs. And John, at this moment, has got 9.88 thousand subs. John does mostly baseball cards, some toys. He does a thing on Tuesdays called Turn Back the Clock Tuesday, which is really awesome. He does an old box of baseball cards, sometimes two. He's done as much as 18 boxes at one time, a marathon, live one night. I'll never forget that. I think it was like 93 Donruss, and it was incredible. And he's got a great toy collection as well. Really good guy, and he does a weekend recap every Sunday. Does a lot of flea markets and different things. Really good guy. He sent me stuff in the past, didn't ask for anything in return. Just upstanding, and been around for quite a while. And obviously he's got quite a bit of subs. So The Past is Alive, John Jabs. The number 2 channel is I got on here Silver Jackify. That's Joe. Joe's got 9.26 thousand subs. Joe's collection is just, I mean, I envy it every time he shows stuff. He's got so much stuff, so much high-end stuff. I mean, from a 52 Topps mantle to tobacco cards, you name it, he's got it. It's incredible. He's always adding something that I'm just drooling over, you know. Joe sent me a 56 Topps Hank Aaron PSA 5 once because I was sick and didn't ask for anything in return. That's the kind of guy we're talking about. And that's the kind of people that's in this community. And so Joe, a lot of humor on his channel, really high energy, and just a great guy. And to this day, Joe, thank you for that card. It's locked away. With Hank Aaron just passing away, it really, the value went sky high on that card. Number 3 is Wesker Griff, Ed. Ed's became a really good friend of mine. He's a subscriber of mine, as is The Past is Alive, by the way. Ed's got 1.99 thousand subs, so he's right at 2,000. He does a lot of recaps on what he picked up. Ed and I have a lot in common as far as just not only card taste, but music taste. He did a vinyl record collection reveal a couple of nights ago that I really dug. Just a really nice guy. And somebody that I really enjoy talking to, whether it's by email or through comments on the channels. But he's been a big supporter of my channel, and that's something that I will never forget. This guy at number 4 started his channel in March, and he's got 12,000 subs already. His name is Chris Sewell. The channel is called Baseball Card Collector Investor Dealer. And this guy knows his stuff, man. He does the top 20 cards on eBay, sold every week. It's modern and vintage. He breaks them up, and now he's doing Pokemon as well. He's been in the hobby his entire life. He has lived all over the country. I think he's originally from Baltimore, somewhere in that area. Massive collection, very knowledgeable, extremely nice guy, and his channel has exploded. And I'm a subscriber, and every time his videos pop up, I'm watching them. So that's Baseball Card Collector Investor Dealer, in that order. He always says that. Next is Vintage Card Curator. That's Keith, 3.29 thousand subs. Keith doesn't do a lot of videos, you know, I'm talking like weekly all the time. But when he does, they're exceptional quality. The production is just second to none. He does a lot of things about PSA, PWCC, you know, breaking down some of the things that they, you know, some of their questionable decisions they make. He does a lot of the older sets, you know, putting together sets and the quality of the sets from back in the 50s and the 60s, and an extremely smart guy, extremely knowledgeable in the hobby. And Keith's also a subscriber of mine. And I appreciate your support, Keith. And your channel has been awesome. Next, we have Nostalgic About Baseball. That's Andy. Andy's in Savannah, Georgia, I believe, somewhere around that area. 589 subs. Andy and I have something in common. We're both Atlanta Braves fanatics. And I grew up as a Braves nut. Andy's right there with me. Andy has also sent me cards in the past and said, hey, you don't send me anything in return. Although if these guys wanted something and I have it, they're welcome to it. And that goes for anybody. Awesome guy. One of the nicest guys probably in the hobby. And does a lot of reveals. Has a really, really nice collection. Initially, I thought, well, he's only got a few Braves cards. But when I started watching more of his videos, he's got some really good stuff. I mean, some of the old sets and stuff. And I mean, some of it's PSA graded and SGC graded and pretty nice. All right, next, subscriber of mine, Angry Old Man. That's Ed, 465 subs. Ed is a TTM guru. He's got TTM's wazoo. I mean, you name it, he's got the guy on a card, baseball, postcard, shirt, something. I mean, people I've never heard of. He's got famous people. An awesome guy. I mean, an extremely nice man. And he's been supportive of my channel from day one, and I return the favor. Anyone that takes the time to support my channel, I'm going to do the same for them. That's just the way I feel about it. That's the way I think that it should be. And in most cases it is, but not always. Next, Blue Jacket 66. That's Dave B. Dave, I mean, I think if you combined Silver Jackified Joe and Dave's collection along with one other guy on the list here, their collection would be unbeatable throughout this country. I mean, they would have everything. There wouldn't be anything they wouldn't have. They probably would have the T206 Honus Wagner between them somewhere. They just have it all. Dave's collection is just incredible. Extremely intelligent guy. He's a medical doctor by trade and very strong. He says what he thinks. I respect that. Anytime he does a video, I enjoy it. I comment. He is always active in the comment section, which I really appreciate because I'm the same way, even though my channel is only 3 months old. Next guy is Mike O, 6.28 thousand subs. And by the way, Dave was 1.48 thousand. Mike O, I don't comment in Mike O's channel, but it's a great channel, really informative. A lot of breaks, a lot of SGC reveals, PSA reveals. I mean, just a lot of stuff going on. Big Phillies fan, has a lot of stuff. I mean, Bryce Harper and those kind of guys, he's probably got about as great a collection of slabs and Phillies players and Richie Ashburn and those guys as anybody. So Mike O's a good channel to watch. The next guy, I'm just going to put him out there. I've been a member of his channel 3 years. He's always been good to me. I'm not into controversies. So I'm just going to say it, and that's Jab's family. Eric is 82,000 subs. I'm not a Patreon member. Eric has done stuff for me. He's a subscriber of mine. It's been said that he only talks to super chats and he only does this and that. I haven't had that experience. So I'm not into the politics and bashing and all that. I'm into the community and the people that have been good to me and that I like and put out good content. And that's everybody on this list. So that's Jazz Family, Eric, 82,000 subs. Next is Pat Geek. That's Jeff, or Mark Ruffalo's double. He's part of Bench Clear now, but Pat Geek has 2.66 thousand subs, but he moved over to Bench Clear, and they've got 5.82 thousand. I've been watching Pat Geek for a long time. Maybe I didn't comment, but I loved what Jeff used to do. And I like it when you would get Miss Pat Geek involved, and it was always funny. A lot of basketball stuff with Jeff and just incredible stuff. Trae Young, Luka Doncic, those kind of cards. He's got just an incredible collection, and probably a lot of the older stuff as well. Next up, Ty Wilson, Breaker Culture / Bench Clear. Extremely knowledgeable. When I started my channel, I emailed Ty. He was quick to put out I can't do it, I don't have enough subs, one of those open things about, hey, Todd started a channel, awesome content, blah, blah, blah. He didn't have to do that. That was just Ty being Ty, helping out. Ty, thank you, man. You've been a big supporter of mine. I really like everything you do. I've always been one to comment on a lot of the things that you break down, and you're really good at charts and graphs and the analytics of everything. The next guy, speaking of analytics, Filmington, 5.58 thousand subs. This guy, I mean, you know, if I was in the Wall Street stock trade and Filmington say, hey, man, I'd probably buy this stock, I would probably buy it. This guy's one of those that's just super intelligent. And I've traded comments with Filmington, talking by comments. The kind of guy you want around. You know, if you're going to make a big purchase, he's the kind of guy you want to call and discuss it with. And that's how I feel. And I don't know him personally. I know him through the card community. And you can just tell that he's the kind of guy that's on top of his game. And he's not going to buy something that's going to make him go into the red. You can just tell that. Enjoy your channel, Phil. And he also does the Rookie Card Explosion box, which speaks for itself. Next is Ripping for Ripkins. That's Corey, 1.19 thousand subs. Hit over 1,000 a while back. I mean, the name speaks for itself. He's got a Cal Ripken collection that's, I don't know, thousands of cards. He also collects some other guys. I think he's kind of maybe dwindling down a little bit on some of those. But, you know, you never know who's watching your videos just because they don't comment. And unfortunately, I don't have time to comment on everybody's, but I watch everybody that I've named on this list. I've watched all of your videos religiously, and because you put out good content. Unfortunately, between working and I've had health issues, I've had cancer, and then it came back, and that's something I haven't really broadcasted, but, you know, it was tough. So between all of that and everything else, it's hard to just sit on, you know, YouTube all day and comment and this and that, but I'd love to. I can watch these channels all day long. So that's Ripping for Ripkins, Corey, 1.19 thousand. Two left, Collectorholic, 2.22 thousand subs. Awesome guy. He's been a big supporter of my channel. He's also a subscriber, as is Ripping for Ripkins. And from day one, he's been a big help to me. You know, he's always commenting on stuff I put out and said, hey, man, pretty cool stuff, you know. And I get these guys' feedback, you know. If I put out crap, I'd like them to say, hey, man, that's, you know, you could do better on that, you know. Because my channel's different. It's Sports Card of the Day. It's me critiquing and basically bioing a card or a player. It's something different. I'm not opening up boxes and packs and all that. So just something I thought of, and something I thought would be a little bit on the different side. And some people have, you know, seemed to like it, and hopefully it will continue that way. And last is a baseball collector, be Mike Monahan. I discovered him very early on. He's got probably one of the biggest PSA slab collections probably out there. I've heard him say 3,000 slabs and up. I know he's got a lot of comics as well, but he's got just a ton of stuff. It's amazing when a Hall of Famer dies, he's able to get out his collection and go through it, and he's got pretty much every year, a card from every year, not to mention the autographs. And, you know, so he's part of Bench Clear as well. Baseball collector, 4.05 thousand subs, and then Bench Clear is the 5.82 thousand. So that's my list, guys. 16 channels that I watch religiously. There's more that I check in and out of, but these are the ones that I consider of the elite level. And that's not to blow smoke or blow anybody's head up or whatever, because, you know, as we know, there's probably thousands of channels. But these are the ones that I really got into. And, you know, the early guys were The Past is Alive, Silver Jackify, Wesker Griff, Baseball Collector, Pat Geek, and Myco. Those were the very early ones that I really discovered, you know, and I just kind of stuck with, you know, those guys and then added some on to it. So just wanted to kind of put that out there, a little different video tonight. It's not a Hall of Fame ballot. Like I said earlier, I didn't feel qualified for that. My channel's 3 months old. I haven't been hanging out at the National with all the guys and all that, so I'm not really feeling qualified to put a ballot out. But I do hope that this is not rejected by YouTube. It's strictly my opinion. So, but this is 16 channels that I consider to be very worthy of watching. So, guys, all of you on this list, please keep continuing to put out great content. Thank you very much. My name's Todd, and I've enjoyed your content thus far. That's 3 years plus, and I will continue to enjoy it as long as it is being put out there. Thank you guys for doing what you do, and I'm trying to do a little bit with my little channel myself. Have a good evening.